It's time for, hello, a Jersey Shore recap podcast. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this. We've been talking about it and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I was most excited to find out you were as big of a Jersey Shore fan as I was.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We were trying to figure out, because I wanted to do a podcast with Gina. Like, I've secretly wanted to for like forever, because you're like hilarious.
Feelings mutual.
And so I pitched some random idea. I was like, why don't we like watch bad movies and review them? And she was like, no. And
I said yes because I want to work with you also. But I was like, I'm really more of a TV person than a movie person.
Well, that's when I remembered that you had quoted Jersey Shore once. And I was like, wait, do you like Jersey Shore? Because I love that show. And then it was perfect.
I love it. Have you ever been to the Jersey Shore? Because I'm from the East Coast, but you're a West Coast person, right?
Yes, California born and raised. Have you been to the Jersey Shore?
I have firsthand Jersey Shore experience that I'm really excited to like share throughout our conversations because I grew up near Philadelphia, kind of in like the Philly suburbs. And Jersey as a state was about 20 minutes away. The Jersey Shore, depending on which beach you go to, was about an hour away. So where they went to in Seaside, I probably grew up maybe like an hour and a half from there. I never really went there though, because that was more North Jersey and my family went to South Jersey. And so we were more, if anybody's from Jersey, they're going to know what I'm talking about. We were more Wildwood Crest people, Cape May, sometimes North Wildwood. We'd go to the boardwalk and stuff. So like I've been on a Jersey boardwalk, been to the Jersey beach, and they were talking about this idea of like, you rent out a Jersey Shore house for the summer. We call that senior week, where you'd rent a house with your friends and then you'd just like go and be stupid on the boardwalk.
Well, that's part of what I love so much about this show is that the format is based in a real experience that real people have. Like a lot of other shows in that category, like Real World or Bad Girls Club, where a bunch of strangers move into a house together, those feel TV showy. Those premises feel very like I'm on a TV set making a show. Jersey Shore really felt like it's real 20-somethings that just happen to have cameras on them. It felt 100%. So real. Did you ever do any type of a Jersey summer?
No, we only did a week when I graduated high school. We went down for a week. That was kind of a tradition at my high school. Okay. So we went to North Wildwood. The boardwalk looks exactly the same though. I mean, Jersey's not that big of a state. The beaches are somewhat, similar across the whole coast, but the boardwalks with the t-shirt printing and stuff, I absolutely had some of those.
You should have been on. How old were you when it was like taping? You should have been a cast member.
Oh, no. They were in their 20s and I was like, when it was airing, so 2009 when it premiered, I would have been like a sophomore or junior in high school. So I couldn't have been on there drinking. I think Vinny was the youngest. He was 21. I wasn't even close to 21.
Same. I think I was in like 8th, 9th grade. So around, not far. And that's why I'm so excited to be doing this, because this show was the moment. If you were in high school when this show was on, it was everything.
This was a real like iconic time for MTV, really. The early 2000s, it's unmatched. They can't reproduce this magic even if they tried.
No, and you know what? I feel like the network almost died like in the mid 2000s. And I really do believe Jersey Shore is what gave it a little bit of an extra kick before it then went on to die in like a few years ago.
And there's kind of a different level of reality television. There's the Bachelor people, the Big Brother people, the Love is Blind people. But there were reality TV in the 2000s. Those people are actual celebrities, like A-list celebrities now. I mean, think about like Paris Hilton and the Kardashians and Jersey Shore. These people are not regular reality TV stars.
And it's funny that you say that, because I agree with you, and I think of it that way as well. But I don't think within the world of reality TV, they think that they're all equal. The Kardashians definitely see themselves as a different realm than any other reality show. Because I don't know if you remember, but Khloe had this like little talk show thing for a minute.
Yeah.
Did you see the episode where Snooki was on it and Snooki confronted her?
I saw this resurface on TikTok recently
That'd
and
be-
I died. I was like, get it, Snooki. Even though I'm a big Kardashian fan, I'm also a big fan of confrontation.
And they really demonstrated the difference between their shows and why they're famous in that interview, because Chloe's very
100%.
like, hi, oh my gosh, good to see you. Very like kiki, fake, phony. And Snooki was like, well, actually, I have a pretty bad memory.
Yeah, but what's funny though is that like they probably, I mean, the people from Jersey Shore, arguably, they're doing fine when it comes to money. Obviously, they're not at Kardashian level, but a lot of them aren't even living the LA life. They're actually settled down in kind of like Jersey or New York suburbs, just comfortable, which is really fascinating to see. I don't know. I kind of respect it. Do you follow them now, like their lives now?
Not super actively, but I'll check in. Like I'll randomly be like, what's Snooks up to? And I'll just look them up. And
I'll bring you the knowledge.
Yes, perfect. And I agree with you though, from what I've seen, that it seems like they are enjoying their wealth privately. They've kind of retired. They do shows once in a while, but they're just about their family and except for Pauly D. Pauly D's the only one who's like out there doing the showbiz thing, but he was before though, so it wasn't.
I'm shocked that he was 29 when the show started, because he still acts 29. I mean, he probably is the least changed.
It's wild because he was like almost a full decade older than the rest of the cast, yet he felt and still feels like the youngest.
Right? I mean, he's clearly young at heart. I don't know.
29. I'm 26 and I just turned 26, and I couldn't imagine like being in that house and being on a show like that. I feel like I would be like the crypt keeper grandpa.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 29, and if anybody's listening who wants to cast me, sign me the fuck up.
Well, actually, you know what? It really isn't an age thing. I'm just like lame. I just like sit at home. So
no, I don't think though that I'd be acting quite the way he is. And we'll have to get into that in episode 1. Do you have any thoughts or like expectations for the season overall before we watch like, all the episodes?
The only expectation I have is that it'll be just smaller than the rest. You know, the cast is not famous yet, so it's got a very particular energy that the later seasons don't have, because they were superstars already and the show had become huge. So it's just a very unique season.
I definitely agree. Watching the season preview, I wrote down 4 words that we'll have to look back and see if these are common themes throughout the episodes. But my 4 words that I wrote down after watching the season preview: drama, fights, clubs, and cops.
Wait, can I add a 5th word?
Yes.
Smushing.
Oh my gosh. But I feel like they don't like smash right away. Like I feel like they do a lot of making out. So they didn't have any of that in the preview, but I do expect to watch the smush room get born. So right. I'm going to be really interested when we get our first smash. I'm going to ring a bell.
Oh yeah, let's make a whole thing of it. The first smash, and then we'll do the last smash of the season as well.
Yes, amazing.
That being said, should we get into the first episode?
Absolutely. I actually have my run juice, so we will get into it. We're going to be going episode by episode. If you want to listen, hear us kiki through all of season 1, like and subscribe. We're going to be putting this all out one at a time. Oh,
and you know what? We never said, they can see it, but we never said the name of the podcast, which is hello. Like and subscribe. Listen to us now. We'll see you next time. Bye. Get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you want to have fun and do something, if you want to have fun and do something. Get crazy, get wild, let's party, get loud. If you want to have fun and do something, if you want to have fun and do something.